There we go. Now I'm live on YouTube, live on YouTube, live on Instagram, and it's on like Donkey Kong. Okay. First off, let me say this. At the end of this live, I'm going to answer questions. I'm going to stick around here and answer all the questions. But there's something very important that I want to share with you guys on this live right now that is going to change the rest of your life. So hang in here with me. Bear with me until we get through the goodness of the content today, and then I'm going to go into hardcore Q&A mode. There's only one question I will answer on this live, and it just came from Instagram, and it said, is Dan single? And yes, he is. He's single and ready to mingle. Go hit him up on Instagram, girls, ladies, anyone. Nah, he likes girls, so sorry, guys. All right, on to the topic of today. We are here to talk about what to do if you are hitting a weight loss plateau. What does that mean? Simply, if you've been trying to lose weight, if you've been trying to create a specific body, you have this vision of a body you want in your mind, right? And you've been stuck, you haven't been able to get that body despite maybe working out and dieting and taking supplements and drinking lots of water and whatever. Despite doing all those things, you've still been stuck and you can't get past this invisible wall. That's what we're here to talk about today. The topic I'm going to be sharing with you is not something that's addressed in the fitness community very much. So this is going to sound fringe. I promise you. I have friends who work in the psychology department at Harvard. They teach this exact same stuff. It's just not really talked about very often in the fitness social media community because people don't have mastery over the information. So let me share with you why I'm the guy to talk to you about this. So I've been teaching in the realm of mental performance for the last 13 years or so. So I studied the mental aspect of human performance when I was in the university setting. I went on and did research, helping people utilize different meditation techniques to help them increase their strength on the bench press, so improve strength performance and also decrease stress and anxiety. So I've been down this rabbit hole for quite some time. And the beautiful thing about being a jump rope dude within the jump rope dudes fitness community is that I've been able to see so many people go through transformations, and I've been able to really identify what makes one person transform while the other person stays stuck, right? Because let's face it, if you look at our YouTube channel, we have all these videos, we have all this information. Go to our website, it's available for everyone and it's free. So why are some people transforming and why are other people staying stuck? Why are some people enjoying the process of getting and staying lean and other people are staying stuck? Or the yin yang, right? They go up and, maybe they gain some weight and then they lose some weight and they're feeling good, but then they gain the weight back and then they lose some weight and they gain the weight back. And they're doing this yo-yo dieting exercise thing. And I'm going to tell you why that happens to people and why they can't just do what Dan and I and the other people who get transformation in our community have done, which is actually set ourselves into these habits that we thoroughly enjoy. And on the subconscious level, we are aligned to follow through with these things because they actually feel good to us. And we're pulled to do them instead of having to go, oh, I got to work out today. I don't want to work out. Or, oh, I got to count my calories. It's so boring. I don't want to do this. Right? So it's not what information I'm about to share with you cannot be found in any marketing video around fitness stuff. The truth of the matter is that the only thing holding back you from following through with this lifestyle and getting the results that you want is your subconscious programming. Okay, before you hear that word and you get really confused and think to yourself, all right, what the hell is this guy talking about? I'm out. Give me a second. Listen, you got your rational mind, right? Rational mind, thinking, making decisions. Well, this rational mind can only process around 6 to 40 bits of information per second. 6 to 40 bits of information per second. Now, our conscious rational mind is what most people use to try to make their decisions, right? When we talk about willpower, that comes from the rational mind. 6 to 40 bits of information per second. Discipline, 6 to 40 bits of information per second processing power. So we have the conscious mind. That's where most people try to work from and try to make lifestyle changes from. Fuck that. The conscious mind is weak. Where we're going to go and focus and utilize is our subconscious mind, which processes over 40 million bits of information per second. 40 million bits of information per second. Let me say this again. We've got the conscious mind, rational mind, 6 to 40 bits of information per second. We've got the subconscious mind, over 40 million bits of information per second. And I see some people in the comments saying, actually, I've heard about this before. This is not new information. Like I said, I have a friend who works at Harvard, teaches the same stuff to actually medical professionals she works with. So this is all peer-reviewed research. There's nothing new here. It's that it doesn't get applied properly to the fitness world and the fitness community. So how do we apply this? Well, we ask ourselves, number one, am I willing to gain full awareness around how I've gotten to the body I am in right now, how it feels, how it looks? Am I willing to go there? Most people aren't. And if you're not willing to go there, I cannot help you. But if you are willing to actually come into full awareness of like, oh, you know what? I do eat a little bit too much, or I do skip workouts, or I'm not sleeping enough. If you're willing to get into a state of full awareness, everything can change. Your whole life can change dramatically, right? Yes, this applies to everything in life, but we're zoning in on getting past weight loss plateaus right now. And so how does this apply to you wanting to lose weight? Well, here it is. Most of us aren't willing to get into that full awareness state. And those of us who are willing to get into the state of full awareness don't have the tools to reprogram their subconscious mind to start to change their programming so the behaviors become organic and just integrated into our lifestyle. So this is how we do it. First thing you have to do is be willing to sit in silence and get that clear vision of how you want your body to feel, look, and perform. And it's not about what my body looks like. It's about what you want your body to look like, what you want it to feel like, and how you want it to perform. So you can't take some image from a magazine and say, I want that. No, that's that person's body. It's got to be about you. It's your body. It's your transformation you're creating. So you have to get clarity around what could my body look like and what do I want it to look like? What would be the best looking body, best feeling, best functional body, right? Is it the ability to jump rope 30 minutes straight without stopping? Is it having 8 to 10% body fat? Is it being able to run a marathon if you wanted to, or hike up a mountain with your kids? So you have to get clarity. What do you want? What do you want? Because depending on what you want, it's going to completely change the habits and programming you need to create what you want, right? If I want to be a multimillionaire, then I'm not going to work the same way and the same amount as someone who just wants to make $30,000 a year, right? It's a different game we're playing. And so really where we're at here is we want to challenge you to actually ask yourself the question, what do I want, right? Not from a place of like, oh, well, you know I'm fine and I'm in way better shape than a lot of people. And well, I'm so much better than my family. My family's not as healthy as I am. Fuck that. It doesn't matter what anyone else is doing in the world. It's about what you want. You have to get clarity around what you want. What do you want for your body, your health, the function of it? What do you want? So many people look around at social media influencers and they're like, oh, I think I want to look like them. Do you? Do you want to do everything that's required to be able to do handstand push-ups? Because that's a lot of training, right? So you have to really get clarity around what do I want? So once you have that clarity, then you can go in and you can feel into, okay, this is what I want. What is the resistance that lives in my body? All right. So being able to go into yourself and going, when I think about wanting to create this body, where's the resistance? And actually live somewhere in your physical body. You may feel it in your stomach. Most people will, especially that upper belly below your solar plex here, right? It's kind of like this knot in your stomach of like, oh, it's not possible though. Oh, it's not possible though, right? Oh, it's too much work. I don't have enough time. Okay, that's where the juice is. That's where all the programming that's created the results you're living right now have stemmed from. So we have to go in there and we have to actually uncover, what do we believe to be true right now that's holding you back from creating the results you want, right? And so that's literally asking yourself, like, do I believe I don't have enough time to work out 5 times a week for 30 minutes? If you believe it, that's fine. We have to uncover that if we're going to change that belief and thus change the actions, right? Because Our beliefs live in the subconscious level, that supercomputer that runs your whole life. 40 million bits of information processing power per second. Those are in your beliefs. Now, your conscious rational mind of, I think I want this, I think I want that, that's not going to help you. That's the 6 to 40 bits per second information processing power that's super weak. So if we want to change our actions, we want to change our lives, change the results we get, we have to change our beliefs, which live on the subconscious level. And anyone who's joining now, like I said, I'm going to go in and answer all your questions at the end of this video, but I want to make sure that I provide all this information for you so you can take action on it and actually experience life-changing transformation, okay? So once you identify some of those, you go deeper and deeper down the rabbit hole. Okay, I don't believe I have enough time. If you don't believe you have enough time, you will never have enough time. I promise you that. If you believe that eating healthy food is boring, takes too much time, doesn't taste good, you're not going to want to follow through with eating healthy food. If you believe that tracking your food in MyFitnessPal is impossible because you're too busy, you will never track your food because you're going to leave possible because you're too busy. These live in the subconscious level. I hope you guys are starting to recognize it's not what you rationally think in your mind. No, 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 no. It's what's going on in your belief system on the subconscious level. And it may be, like duh to other of you. So everyone is in different parts of their journey. Doesn't matter where you are, though. If you're willing to embrace this in this moment, this can be a life-transforming live stream for you. So keep on digging into what else is it? What else is it? Is it that you don't have enough time? You don't have enough energy? Is it that work is more important than working out? Is it that you believe that you can't be a parent and do everything you do as a parent and work out as well? Or do you believe that you don't have the right genetics to actually get lean? Or do you believe it's your hormones? And those are the reasons why you can't get lean, right? So everyone has these different belief systems that keep them stuck. And it's an invisible wall that you keep crashing into over and over and over again. So when you hit a weight loss plateau, you're actually hitting a subconscious belief wall that says that as long as these beliefs exist, you're not going to be able to follow through with these actions, because the feeling, the desire, the intrinsic motivation to exercise, to do the thing, does not come from your rational willpower mind. We don't teach that. It's not about motivation. It's not about discipline. It's not about willpower. It's about what becomes organic for you because you program the right subconscious beliefs to make it organic for you. So I know I may be losing people. So I want to just step back for 1 second and say this, okay? If you are getting confused by this at all, let me make it very, very simple for you. Think about your rational thinking mind and your ability to, track your calories or do your workouts as the tip of the iceberg, right? And you think that this is the only thing you have to focus on to do those things. When in reality, there's this whole iceberg that goes down thousands of feet into the ocean that actually is governing whether you do these things or not, okay? And so unless we address what's below the surface, we're not going to be able to change our actions, and we're not going to be able to get past weight loss plateaus. Because as a coach who's been working in this field and doing this for 13 years, I've never once found a person who had beliefs aligned with the physical body they wanted that didn't create that body. Now, some people create these positive beliefs by taking the action, and the beliefs actually get formed through the action. So we say, do the thing. Someone's like, whatever, I'm going to have discipline, I'm going to do the thing. And they do it so much that the belief forms through the action. Now, that works for some people. The reason I'm making this video right now, though, is because many people just get stuck and they're not able to do the thing because they cannot get past their ability to see that there is this blockage there and they can't get over it, essentially. Okay? So I'm going to open it up now. Does anything that I've said on this call so far hit home with you guys? Are there people, raise your hand on here and say, hey, this actually makes a lot of sense. I've been trying to lose weight for a while and I haven't been able to lose weight because I've been stuck. Believe me, I don't have enough time, or I'm too busy with my kids, or I'm too busy with my work, or whatever. Let me know in the comments who has actually experienced this. Great. I'm hearing some makes a lot of sense. Okay, cool. So I just want everyone to recognize right now, if you have not gotten the physical results you want, then you need to change your subconscious beliefs. And not only that, you need to change your overall encompassing paradigm around the things that are going to help you get results. So everything from like how you perceive exercise, nutrition, drinking water, sleeping, all of this stuff, right? And then secondarily, it's very helpful to not just get the right programming in place, but also put yourself in a circle of people who are all doing the same thing and are all trying to ingrain those same new beliefs or already have. So it becomes a lot easier for you to be like, oh yeah, we're all doing this together. Here we go. We're all in this together, and we're making it easy. We're easily taking more action because we all understand how much our subconscious has been holding us back. And now that we're changing the programming, we see the light and we see how it can become actually very easy. Okay. So I'm going to say this, guys. One of the things that I've been working on, I don't know if you guys, how closely you follow our social media, but I haven't been on Instagram that much because I've actually been creating a group coaching program that we're going to be releasing to the Jump Rope Dudes community to take people hand over hand through this process. Because I can say this and it's like, I literally gave you the keys to the castle, but some people may want more hand holding to actually figure out how to do it and actually get the full experience of like, okay, what do I do on day 1 and day 2 and day 3? And how do I make it stick? And how do I not fall off the wagon? So we are releasing that. So I'm going to say this right now. We have I'm going to put it in the chat for y'all. And I'm going to basically where you can put yourself on a waiting list to join this group coaching. And yeah, if you're interested, you can join. And then I'm going to get into answering everyone's question now on YouTube and Instagram. Okay, so I was actually supposed to receive the link from my boy Todd. Todd, where we at? Where we at, Todd? Todd's our marketing employee, and he is supposed to send me the wait list site. So hang in here, guys, with me while I track this down. And if I can't find it, make sure that you guys join the jumpropedudes.com email list. So if you go to jumpropedudes.com, you're going to get access to our mailing list, and we'll reach out to you and let you know when this is ready. So I'm not seeing the waitlist page that my dude Todd was supposed to send to me. So I'm just going to keep rolling and do Q&A. Todd, I'll check my email in a few minutes. If you want to send that over, that would be great. I think Todd's actually going to be in the chat here as well. Cool. All right. Starting now. Let's get into the chat. What's up? What's up? What's up? Addicted to Coke. What kind of Coke is that? I'm going to answer your question. So the group coaching training is going to be $600 for an 8-week training, which is actually a steal because working with me in the one-on-one setting is $500 per call. So you're getting a pretty incredible deal on that. And we will be making that available once I get that link. All right. Other questions? Yep. So M. Scherner, make sure that you enter your email at jumpropedudes.com and we will reach out and give you the info. Make sure you put your name or email list. All right. I'm going to answer a question. I'm going to go back. We got Instagram here. I got YouTube here. So I'm going to go back and forth on the two of them and just see what's going on. Okay. So starting here, first question. How's the app coming along? So you guys know, we are launching Jump Rope Dudes TV, and that Jump Rope Dudes TV is going to be available in app form, and that'll be available in fall 2021. So stay tuned for that. Yes, Carly, the price is in USD, $600 USD. And like I said, this is an absolute steal because working with me, my clients pay $500 per hour to work with me, and you're going to get 8 sessions. So this is an incredible deal because we're focusing on specifically making sure that people get the weight loss results they want, right? They overcome their weight loss plateaus, and really they create the body, the feel, the look, and the function that they want. But it's going to go far, far, far beyond that once we actually get into the mechanics of how you reprogram yourself. Because once you understand how to do it for your body, you can do it for whatever you want, right? You can do it for your finances. You can do it for your relationships. You can do it for your career. I mean, I use it for everything I want in my life. I've literally created my dream life where I work very little. I make really good money. I'm in incredible shape. I have incredible relationships. And the only reason all this stuff is so easy for me is because I've gone in and I put the subconscious programming in. So I got the link. The jumpropedudes.com/mindset is the link. So I'm going to put that in the chat here on YouTube. Boom. So it's on YouTube right now, and I'm going to put this in the chat and pin it for you guys on Instagram as well. And I'm going to get back to answering questions. And you guys, just so you know, it wasn't Todd's fault. He actually sent me the right link earlier, but I didn't know the URL. I only knew the end of it. You know, Jump Rope Dudes, we're a little spacey sometimes, but that's why we have really talented people who work for us. Okay, so I pinned it on Instagram. Beautiful. All right, I'm going to get back to the Q&A now. All right, YouTube. All right. You guys, if you've been leaving a lot of comments, I'm going to start fresh, basically answering them. So if you asked something already, please ask it again. All right, YouTube. Lauren says, what if you have a chronic illness that hinders with weight loss? What is your chronic illness? And then we'll talk about that. Because, for example, I have a thyroid disorder, but my thyroid disorder does not help. It's a slow thyroid, right? It's a thing people talk about all the time. Oh, well, if you have hypothyroid, you're not gonna be able to lose weight. That's bullshit. You get a pill, you take the pill, and then your thyroid goes back to normal. So most people's thyroid issues are just a cop-out for why they can't lose weight. Now, if you're talking about other things, like you said, a chronic kidney disease, like I don't know anything about that, right? Like I'm not a doctor, I'm a jump rope dude. Like my expertise is in the mind and understanding how the mind works. And I'd say secondarily, it's in the fitness realm, but I do not have information like if you have chronic kidney disease, like how's that going to affect things? So like Yashika said, I have thyroid disorder. That should not affect your ability to lose weight. All right. Maybe you believe that your thyroid disorder holds you back from losing weight. And if you believe that, it will. All right. I hope that's what you guys are getting from this. Okay. Let's go to Instagram. Talk about Indian food. Indian food is delicious. You have to eat the right amount of it, just like anything else. Anyone who says like if you're vegan or whatever, it all comes down to your calorie and macronutrient consumption in regards to the physical taxes losing weight. But on this call, like, I don't know, it's really superfluous for me to talk about fitness tactics, right? Because there's only two things that you need to do. We've talked about. You need to move your body, exercise, and you need to eat the right amount of food. I'm not going to say anything else. There's nothing else. I know people want artificial complexity. Everything else that holds you back from creating transformation lives right up here. It's all in your head. Yes, it is. Okay. All right, let's go back to Instagram questions. Do genetics affect an individual's ability of getting lean? I would say yes. I mean, some people are naturally have a faster metabolism, but if you follow the law of thermodynamics, is it? Someone help me out here in the comments. If Dan was here, he would correct me really quickly, but essentially it all comes down to the food that goes in and then what's burned, right? And so you have to find that balance. And so we have calculators on our website to help you do that. A good jump rope mat, obviously the jump rope dudes mat. Go to crossrope.com/jumprope dudes. You can add it there. Okay, back to YouTube. I get stuck at a certain weight. I'm not moving, maybe a pound if I'm lucky. Jump 5 days a week and started walking with a weighted vest, hoping this helps. So for you, it sounds like you need to focus on nutrition, right? Because you're doing the workout. So get your nutrition honed in. Get the JRD nutrition system. And then Sergio asks, is fasting enough to be on a calorie deficit? You have to actually count the amount of food that you consume to know if you're in a deficit. Now, everything basically goes in this journey of rational to making its way to intuition. So in the beginning, you count your calories and macronutrients, and you get to realize how much food you need to eat to either lose weight or to maintain your weight. And then over time, it becomes intuitive. You know, oh yeah, I eat these two like healthy bowls every day, and maybe I can have some fruit and some other things with it in a smoothie, and that's like my balance for the day, right? Like all of us, we're not eating so many crazy different types of things all the time. Over time, you can go from rational mind to intuitive, but you have to start with rational mind. Like Dan and I counted our calories and macronutrients for years to get to where we had that intuition to we know, oh yeah, that's how much I can eat. But you need to take that first step first, right? Because in the old 4 stages of learning, you need to go from unconscious incompetence to conscious competence, which is you know what you're doing, to be able to graduate into unconscious competence, which is you can rely on your intuition. Some people skip that and they try to go right to intuition. No, don't do that. All right. YouTube, what other questions we have? So my bro Noah has mostly upper 4 abs and he wants to get the final 2 to start to show. What jump rope workout would you recommend? Well, this is the old case of continuing to lose body fat until those abs reveal themselves. And interestingly enough, people's abs look very different. You know, Dan and my abs, they look very different if you ever see them. So some people, you won't be able to see very well those bottom 2 abs. Like some people, you see all 8 abs. Other people, you can really only see like 4. Like people's bodies look different. That's why I say don't look at a magazine or an Instagrammer and go, oh, I want to look like them, because it's all about your body and what your body will look like. So you have to create a vision for your own body. What else we got? Just started cross rope. Any advice? Yeah, join the JRD 90 program. Go through the 12 weeks of workouts, and you're gonna experience a massive transformation. JRD 90. All right, back over to YouTube. What else we got, guys? I am unable to accept the simplicity of weight loss and keep on looking for easy way outs. Oh, perfect. Because in my mind, paying money for things like plans, apps, etc., is easier than controlling diet. Yeah, Yashika, actually, you are the person that needs to listen to everything I just said in this live. It has absolutely nothing to do with your physical tactics, information, what you buy. It has everything to do with your ability to align your subconscious mind to make this a lifestyle and make it easy for you. So you're the person that needs to click the link that I dropped in here on YouTube and sign up for the wait list right now. I'm going to pin this. All right. How can you get our jump rope? Go to crossrope.com/jumpropedudes. There it is. Okay, next questions. Skipping a half hour, good start. It's a great start. 30 minutes is a long time. That's actually like what we recommend. You don't need to jump rope more than 30 minutes unless you want to. Is there any additional weightlifting needed to gain muscle outside of jump rope body weight exercises? Depends on your goals. If you want to look like a bodybuilder, you're going to have to lift weights. If you want to look like Dan and myself, you're probably going to be good just doing what we do, push-ups, pull-ups, things like that. Cool. What else we got? All right. YouTube. How do I change my sleeping patterns? So I do want to change it and come out a better person post-pandemic. I do believe that I can work out early, but I'm just helpless because I'm used to sleeping late. I'm I'm not a good person to ask about that. This is a whole thing, guys. People are always looking for these like tactics to try to be better at working out or eating. It's not about the tactics. It's about your belief system and your subconscious programming that runs your whole life. I don't know how many times I can say it. I understand this stuff isn't talked about in the mainstream very much, especially not in the fitness communities, but that's what it comes down to. If you believe that working out is easy and fun for you, and you have plenty of time to work out, then you won't have to change your sleeping habits. It will just become innate. You'll get it done. You'll make it happen. People create this artificial complexity for why they're not getting fitness results. They go, what's the best time to work out? That's a stupid question. I'm sorry. We get that all the time, but it is. And the reason why is because it doesn't matter. And if you're focused on things of what's the best time to work out, then you're taking valuable energy away from actually what matters. Just do the thing. Why would it matter when you work out? You're trying to, do you want to lose 5% more body fat because you worked out the right time? Artificial complexity to the process of getting lean. This is what so many people do. I love you guys. And that's why I can be very direct and straight to the point with you, is because I want to see you transform. And the only way that's going to happen is if you drop these little tactics, these little pieces of information you think you need. There's 2 pieces of information you need to lose weight. 2. Let go of everything else. All right. Once you master these 2, you can talk about the other ones, but you better master these 2 first. Number 1, eat the right amount of food for your body, calories and macronutrients. Number 2, jump rope, body weight exercise, what you see on YouTube, 30 minutes a day, 5 days a week. That's it. That's it. And if you struggle to do that, it's because you have subconscious beliefs that say that you don't have enough time, energy, resources, you're not going to get results. Oh, and then it goes way deeper than that, because some people go, well, what if I lose all this weight and, my partner, my boyfriend, my girlfriend is really overweight and I'm not? Well, are they going to leave me, or am I going to leave them? Am I going to end up being lonely? Am I going to have to start my whole life over again if I become super fit and lean and I'm married to a partner who's super out of shape? What about my family? None of my family does this. Are they going to ostracize me and be like, oh, you're so annoying because you're always doing your fitness stuff? You see, all this subconscious, deep stuff down in your subconscious actually is what holds you back from doing the thing, getting the results you want. So many people believe that if they actually do something positive for themselves, then some terrible negative thing might happen afterwards. So it's sticky, it's tricky. And that's why I've been designing and we're launching this group coaching program, is so I can take each one of you who wants the help hand over hand over the process of reprogramming these beliefs. So you wake up in the morning and it's effortless to work out. It's effortless to eat the right amount of food, to track your calories, to eat the right foods, to eat healthy foods. It's not a panacea. It's really not. It's really not. Like Dan and I have maintained this lifestyle, and you guys go to our YouTube channel, you see all the hundreds of people, thousands of people who've gone through transformations in our community. They're not able to do it because they're finding the right time to work out or the right supplement to take or the perfect workout routine. No, they make it a lifestyle by aligning themselves on the subconscious level. Some people consciously do it, some people unconsciously do it. Either way, that's where you have to get to. You have to get to a point where it feels weird when you don't work out. You have to get to a point where you actually feel like shit when you're eating fast food all the time. And you also have to get to a point where you don't feel guilty because you ate a Big Mac. Because you know what? Sometimes you want to eat a Big Mac, and that's okay too. You don't need to judge yourself over it. You don't need to go, oh, I'm such a bad person because I ate a bag of chips last night. No, that doesn't make you a bad person. Doesn't mean there's anything wrong with you. It just means that you made a choice. And that choice is aligned with the current program you're currently running. So if you want to change your programming to get better results, then that's where you should put your energy. All right. Getting back to the comments here. You're welcome, DJ Khaled. JT, you're very welcome. Appreciate all you guys have been around since the Zendu Fitness days where we started. I appreciate y'all. The internet's an interesting place. I watch a lot of boxing, and so I'll go and watch a live stream comments, and people are really nasty and comments. I mean, most of you probably know about Logan Paul and Mayweather yesterday, and people are so negative. So I just appreciate when I look at the comments, for the most part, they're super positive here, because you guys probably too, right? Like, you look at different like streaming channels and just people talking shit to each other pretty much, or the person talking. So it's cool to see you guys just being positive, because like, it's 4 o'clock afternoon on a Monday. The only reason I'm on here is because I want you guys to understand how the process of creating transformation actually works. I want you to understand that it really is all a subconscious game, that there really is a 40 million per second processing power supercomputer that's running your whole life. And if you ignore it, then it's really hard to get results. It really is. It's like forcing yourself to watch a motivational video to do the thing. Hey, DJ Khaled, I see your post, bro. Stop hogging the feed or I'm going to block you. Awesome. Appreciate you guys all. All right, DJ Khaled, you getting blocked now. Oh, no, I'm putting you in timeout. I'm not going to block you, bro. You're in timeout, though. Damn, bro. Rick's from Venezuela. Dude, I didn't even know that we could get crossroads to Venezuela. That's sick. I hope everything is good there, man. I spent a lot of time in Colombia. It's my second home there. And I know that we get a lot of immigrants from Venezuela right now. Yo, Adam, what's your question about wine and beer consumption? Ask away. Ask me. You're welcome. You're welcome for the good vibes, man. I know some of this, what I'm saying, is going to resonate with some of you guys. It's going to click. You're going to be like, yeah, I get it. Okay, cool. I've heard this before. I heard it on a podcast, or I read it in an article or book or whatever, and now Brandon's saying it, and ooh, okay, that is why I've been stuck for so long. And that's what I'm trying to get out of this. I want you guys to hit end on this video and be like, so it could be a lot easier to create my transformation. Arkansas, what's up, Karen? Oh, okay. How much alcohol should you drink a week? So it all comes down to your calorie and macronutrient balance. You see, a lot of people believe that if you drink alcohol, you can't lose weight, but that's a belief and it's not true. You can. You can actually drink alcohol every single day and lose weight, but you can't drink too much, because if you're in a calorie surplus, you're going to maintain the same weight or you're going to gain weight. If you drink 1 or 2 drinks a night, a few days a week, if it hits your calories and macros, then you're good. It's up to you if you want to keep doing that. How do we suggest easing back into jump rope and recovering from wrist tendonitis? I would say listen to your body. Something that a lot of us are detached from is just like the intuition of being able to listen to our body, right? We don't need to ask a doctor if we can continue to or start to ramp up our exercise. Feel into your body. If you have wrist tendonitis, be like, nope, this is too much. So maybe you start with 5 minutes a day and you move to 10 and then 15. It's getting in touch with that intuition. So important. Because so many people get injured because they're not listening to that intuition, right? Oh, maybe my doctor said I could work out for 20 minutes a day, but my wrist really hurts after 10 minutes. Put the jump rope down. All right? It's about you as the individual. Cool, Sergio, you like the dumbbells. All right, I'll tell Dan we can definitely do more of those. And my dude who wants to know how to increase endurance after jumping rope for 10 minutes, you got to jump rope for 15 minutes. Consistency creates endurance. What's up, fam? All right, later, y'all. Everyone who's coming here, appreciate you. So Raul has been smoking weed since he was 12, and now he's 30. And he wants to quit. Well, you have to believe that the benefits of quitting are greater than the benefits of continuing to smoke weed. I'm not a good guy to talk to about quitting smoking weed, though, because I love smoking weed. So, all right. How do you tap into that subconscious mindset? So, for those who want to get nerdy with me really quick, let me explain this. Our rational mind is tapped into our conscious mind. Okay. That conscious mind has a certain frequency to it. If you get hooked up to an EEG, if you've seen people get hooked up to the things where like those suctiony things go all over your head, that EEG will say that you are in beta brainwaves. When you're in beta brainwaves, which are like not the fastest, but they're the most wake, when you're in a wakeful state, you're usually in beta. So that's your conscious mind, that's your rational mind. Very weak, very ineffective for really creating transformation. So we have to slow our brain waves down to at least the alpha level, from beta down to alpha. So the frequencies are literally slowing down. So you're slowing down internally. And when you do that, you're able to start to create repetition around programming to change your subconscious programming. So how this works was, we've all been through this before. When you're a little kid and you are between the ages of 0 to about 6 or 7 years old, you're in your most uh, you're in your most what's the word I'm looking for? It's basically your most profound period of time for programming. And so think of it this way: when you're a little kid, you're basically going through hypnosis. You're looking at mom and dad, looking at the community. What do we eat? Do mom and dad exercise? How do we feel about money? What do we think about, are we supposed marriage? Are people supposed to be in marriage? Like all those things get programmed at that very, very infantile state. And it's when our brain waves are slowed down. From 0 to 3 years old, we're in delta brain waves, which are the slowest brain waves. It's literally like hypnosis. And so all the programming we're living from right now has come from largely from when we're kids, and then the most profound, intense, repeated events as we've gotten older. And so if you've never done the work to go into your subconscious and actually audit what's there, then you probably don't want a lot of it, right? And a lot of it, if you have issues with your fitness, your exercise, your weight loss, or even your sense of self-esteem about your body, that's all living in the subconscious level. And so that's why I launched this group coaching, because I actually want to take people through this process like I do my one-on-one clients, to show them how this works, and how when you drop from beta down to alpha, theta, or delta, you can actually reprogram your subconscious to see yourself and the world in a different way. And by doing so, you make different perceptions and you create different results. Don't get me started on this, guys. I'm a big nerd for all that stuff. So I'll keep going if I need to. Mike D wants to know, smoking weed affects your stamina when skipping? Not at all. And actually, interesting research has come out around marijuana being a vasodilator, which could actually improve cardio, which is weird. But like, I mean, I've done boxing and like been a, consistent user of marijuana. And like, if anyone who's done martial arts knows that boxing is extremely difficult with your endurance and stamina. Like if you think jump rope's hard, get in the ring and do like 9 rounds of boxing, 3-minute rounds. Like that's the hardest thing I had to do. And I was smoking weed all throughout that training in preparation for my fight, all that stuff. So yeah, we definitely do smoke weed and listen to music and jump rope sometimes, just because it's fun. And as far as we know, we haven't seen research that says that there is an adverse health effect to doing so. Now, I'm sure there's people who would argue with me on that, but I will not argue with you on that. Okay. And I'm also not a doctor, so if you ask me, do I think weed helps with muscle recovery? I have no idea. I really don't. I'm not going to talk about things I don't know. I'm a master when it comes to the mind, and I'm pretty good when it comes to this jump rope fitness stuff, and I'm going to stay in my lane. David Goggins, yeah, great guy. Someone said, have I seen Goggins? Of course I've seen Goggins. I'm an internet guy. He's all over the internet. We actually interviewed Jesse Itzler on our podcast a few years ago. If you guys ever listened to the Jump Rope Dudes podcast, we don't post anymore, but we did for years. And Jesse Itzler was a guy who his book was written, Living with the Seal with David Goggins. So that was pretty fun. Someone asked, do I have tips about knee pain, light pain? Number one, make sure that you have like a padded surface you're jumping on. So if you can jump either on a jump rope mat or something with a little give, that's going to go a long way for helping your knee. Also, when you're jumping rope, you really just want to be barely coming off the ground. Like if you can get that far off the ground where just there's enough room for the rope to come under, that's perfect. We want to keep it as low impact as possible if you have knee problems. Hey, Cranveer, thanks for watching our videos, bro. And someone said, I get dizzy sometimes after jumping rope. You might want to hydrate better. Sounds like you may be dehydrated. So that happens. All right. Any other pressing questions, guys? Best way to track your intake? MyFitnessPal. Great free app that we recommend and use personally. Cool, guys. Well, final thing I'm going to share with you guys is I've pinned it on Instagram and YouTube. If you guys want to join the waitlist to get into our group coaching program, we're going to help you reprogram your subconscious mind to get results physically in your life, then click that link and add your email. And it goes far beyond just your subconscious programming. We will, in fact, actually have an entire community based around this. So it's going to be a community of accountability where you're going to have coaches to support you, myself included, and you're also going to have a bunch of other people in there on the same journey as you. So you're not going to be doing alone, but we will be doing live sessions every week together, and that's the only place right now where you get that kind of like access to the jump rope dudes. Coolio. All right, guys. Well, listen, I love y'all. I wish the best for each one of you who showed up on the live today. I just want you, my greatest wish for all people is that we collectively stop looking around at other people, whether it's their physical bodies or how much money they have or what girlfriend or boyfriend they have, and we start looking inward and we start asking ourselves, what do I really desire? What do I want? Because so much of our suffering stems from this story we create for ourselves around what we think we want based off what we see other people have. In reality, we would have to be really peaceful and happy if we just got in tune with what we personally wanted. And we just did the actions to be in alignment with that, because it doesn't really matter what anyone else is doing. We're on this journey. No one else is living our bodies experience except for us. So I'm going to leave you with that. Get clarity on what you desire, because you deserve it. You can have it. Get out of here with this guilt, shame. It's all about you. All the answers are within. Okay. Cool. I see a lot of people are asking, more fitness related questions. And for those questions, you'll be able to find the answers on our YouTube channel. So just search our YouTube channel with any fitness related question. You're going to find it on there. Love y'all. Bye-bye.